Good evening, folks. So our first song this evening is one of the most well-known and loved Christmas songs there are around, but for decades even, it was very much the bridesmaid rather than the bride. It finally made it to number one in 2020, 36 years after it was released, because when it originally came out, it was up against another juggernaut of a Christmas song. It's also number one right now. As a result of its ubiquity, it's also become the focus of a game that people play every December. And for the sake of anyone who is playing Whamageddon in here, I can just reassure you, this will not knock you out. It's not the original, you're fine. This is, of course, Last Christmas by Wham.
Last Christmas. favourite artist, Ariana Grande. So please do enjoy our version of Santa Tell Me.
What you say, that you only meant well, well of course you did. What you say, that it's all for the best, of course it is. What you say, that it's just what we need, you decided this. What you say, what did she say? Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if you really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if you won't be here next year.
Feeling Christmas all around, and I'm trying to play it cool, but it's hard to focus when I see her walking across the room.
Let's not start now, but I'm already out of loop. I'm avoiding every mistletoe till I know it's true love that keeps things soft. So next Christmas I'm not alone, boys. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year.
I've been down this road before, fell in love on Christmas night, but on New Year's Day I woke up and she wasn't by my side.
I need someone to move, be my fire and the hope. But it's hard to tell if this is only or this is true love that keeps things soft. So next Christmas I'm not alone, boys. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year. Oh, I wanna have him beside me like oh, on the 25th by the fireplace.
But I don't want no broken heart.
This year I've got to be smart. Santa, tell me, Santa, tell me if you won't be here, you won't be here. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year.
Scared of it. So my name's Maddie.
I'm Alice Tilbury.
So my name's Emma.
Hi, my name is Jen.
So my name's Greg.
I'm the winner.
My name's Will.
I'm Bridie.
So, I'm Amaya.
I'm Karen.
My name's Simon.
I'm Kylie.
Mercedes. I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Marion.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Steve.
I'm Jenny.
And I'm Shinta, and I have been with Riff Raff in fish ponds in various locations, first as a cross hands since 2019.
My name's Elaine. I started the choir, so I've been in the whole time for 14 years.
And I'm Kieran, and I've been with the choir for a term and 2 weeks.
This is my third term. 6 and a bit years.
Honestly, not quite sure. Probably about 5 years.
I joined in January 2023.
And I also joined in January 2023.
And I have been in and out of Riff Raff for some time.
And I've been in it for 6 years-ish, maybe a bit more. Can't remember. I love it.
I started in January 2021. Absolutely loved it. Had a little time out due to change of arrangements, but I missed it so much. So I've come back this term in spite of my other arrangements.
It's my second term now.
I've been in Riff Raff for 5 terms.
About 2 years now, I think, post-COVID.
A year and a bit now.
3 terms, so this is my 4th term now, and I love it, yeah.
2.5 years, I think.
2 years.
18 months. 5 years.
2 years.
I've been in Riff Raff exactly a year.
6 years.
I was going to say 7, but I'm not sure. June 2017. Yeah. What is that? Yeah. 6.5.
Slightly different setting for me. My name is Flo. I've been at the Redland Riff Raff. I've been at Redland Riff Raff. Oh my god. I've been with Riff Raff in the Redland. Oh my god, stop. My name is Flo. I've been with the Redland Riff Raff group for a year now. Started in January 2023.
Do we have to respond through the medium of dance, or in any which way?
Are we looking you directly in the eye, or are we just going into the camera? Are we like directly at you? My name's Kate. I'm at the Horfield group, and I joined last January, so I've been here a year.
As have I. My name's Gina. I'm also in the Horfield group, and I joined the same time as Kate because we were buddies before we
are
came.
buds. Ride or die.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dan.
I'm Veronica Vero.
And we, I don't know if you have to go all the way down, do you? You want us to just stay where we are? Should we try again? Let's try again.
Yeah, let's try again. That was terrible.
Ready?
Oh my god.
I'm Veronica.
I don't need to go there.
No, you just, no. Okay. Take 2. Here we go. Ready?
Hi, my name's Jill O'Dwyer.
I'm Ben.
I'm Ellie.
John?
I'm also John, and
My name is John. We are triplets.
You can barely tell us apart.
So my name's Josh.
My name's Lucy.
And I'm Anna.
Hi, my name's Mandy. I'm Tamsin.
My name's Catherine.
yeah, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm Vero.
And we lead the Horfield and Redland Riff Raff groups.
We are the teachers on the group, believe it or not.
Yeah. I started just a tiny bit before you in 2017, but for like 1 term, and then you joined.
Yeah, 2018, 1 term after Dan, yeah.
And then that's it. We're stuck here forever, in a good way.
I'm Ben. I've been in the Horfield group for 11 years, nearly 11 years. I know.
Nearly 7 years.
4 or 5 years.
6 years.
2 years.
6 years plus now.
I've actually moved through the groups. I think I started on a Monday in Southville, then Tuesday Clifton, doesn't exist anymore, then Wednesday Horfield, and I'm now proudly a Thursday Redland.
Through and through.
Yeah.
The best one, definitely.
Well, they're all great.
I joined last term.
For 2 years exactly, this term.
2 years now.
Only 1 term.
2.5 years.
I've been around quite a few years, about 8 years, I think.
I joined Riff Raff October 22. Big up to the Horfield. Represent.
Hi folks, thanks for coming. We're really enjoying singing for you, and I'm really enjoying singing right here, because here, literally within a metre, is where I made my first ever public performance, tackling a very challenging role in the Westbury Park Primary School Nativity. So I'm forced to reflect on that. Was my course set back then? Was history destined to repeat itself? Once a tuneless donkey, always a tuneless donkey. And funnily enough, this next song is about the challenge of either accepting or trying to change your fate. And it's also about donkeys. Well, kind of. It's about being led by donkeys, and I know we said no politics, but this song was written in 95, 96, when the UK had been governed by a Tory government for quite some time. It's quite a melancholy song, but there is hope, because by the time the album was released in 97, that was after a general election in May 97, and the Tories were no longer at the helm. And things picked up, well, at least for a couple of years. So, the band are Radiohead. The album is their seminal OK Computer. The song is No Surprises. And the line I'd like you to pay particular attention to is, bring down the government. They do not speak for us.
tonal whiplashing once again to a bit of heavy metal. From System of a Down's 1998 second album of the same name as this song, it's a commentary on the over-medication of America, something the lead singer was acutely aware of, the song also being about his experiences with ADD. The line, eating seeds as a pastime activity, being a metaphor for the many pills he had to pop daily, but bizarrely has led to many Americans thinking it was actually about his Armenian heritage and leading to an internet rumor that Armenians are just mad for poppy seeds. This is Toxicity by System of a Down.
Probably can go first, gives you more time to think about that one. During lockdown, so basically I just joined before lockdown, and then during lockdown we had the WhatsApp group, and we said the minute we could sort of meet again slightly. We met in the park, with a boombox in the middle, had the all parts on, and 6 of us, we were 6 allowed, took it in turns to sit at the end, socially distanced, and just sang, and that got me through lockdown. So that was just really lovely.
That's amazing. I'm going to say first evening, the taster evening. I've sung in choirs before, but coming and seeing how Riff Raff teach just blew my mind. Loved it.
I think like a lot of the concerts are really good fun. It's just great to get together in like a big space with some kind of really good acoustics and just sing. So I think all my best memories from choir would kind of revolve around the concerts. Yeah.
I think some of the best that we've done actually, because we've done all
it's
over.
Funniest when it goes wrong.
Well, yeah, and the voices go off, and
we did Red Light Spells Danger, and I think tenors and bass are about 2 measures ahead of alto and soprano, and I can't remember who the conductor was, but she leapt in front of us to try and slow us down.
The other highlight was the boat trip around the docks. When we ran out of beer, we had to stop and get some more beer at the by the Bruno Record. That was really good fun. That was a good night out, was that?
Personally, I'm sort of cycling home with an earworm in my head, and I'm humming away and like completely, I don't know, transported really, like from all the stuff that you do during the day, and then coming here, it's a very otherworldly experience, and there's a sort of togetherness with all the other people as well. So there's a bit of magic that suddenly happens when we're all singing together and we hit the right notes in the right order.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think, you know, on a day that you could be doing whatever in your normal life, and then you might not feel like coming, but when you do come, actually, it is always really worth it, because you come out and you go home feeling better from your time in choir.
Yeah, that's true.
I think probably the Halloween costumes. Halloween costumes was good. I really committed to that. I'm quite proud of myself. Zombie costume, that was good. In fact, a lot of the choir committed to it. It was fantastic.
Memorable moments, that's really hard.
I enjoyed Halloween. Halloween was a laugh. Everybody really went for dressing up. That was quite nice to have a little party and sing. So that was really good.
And we had a dragon amongst us, so that was like, whoa.
Learning intimate personal details about people's lives.
I've made friends. I joined the choir to make friends, and I feel like I've made some really good mates. So that's really elevated my social life. And yeah, no, it's really cool.
Yeah, agree. I think obviously some of the songs give you a lot more of a oomph than others. I think, but actually it's the kind of what we've got from each other is really, really nice. I prefer, yeah, like you say, it's why we came really.
Little girl crowd. Yeah, I came with one of my friends who lives in Chippenham, who now I get to see every week. She's not here this week, she's skiing. But yeah, it's quite nice. I get to have an excuse to see her every week now too.
Wow.
I was thinking of red dress choreography, which had too many moves for us to ever learn. I feel like that's stuck in a lot of sopranos' heads. Sugar Babes, red dress choreography.
I can't even imagine. It's been hard enough to just throw your hand in the air on one note.
Cooler than the red dress. Do you get it? I'd rather catch a guy on my own. Give me credit, 'cause what you see the man gets. Don't forget it if you don't have it.
Nothing. So on the chorus you do nothing, right?
Cooler. Instead of constant craving,
You can practice alone.
love the chase into cooler. So don't call me baby, yeah.
Okay, I hope you like it and you have a good life. See you next week. See you next week.
I think, so I've not been here very long, what really sticks in my head is the concert we did in March last year, when I first realised quite how much the choir had a sort of mental health and well-being meaning to it for so many people. And that's just a really nice thing, to think that you're not just the only person that would sing because you think it's good for your emotional well-being, that actually you're in a group of people who really kind of got that. And that's kind of a stick-in moment. But it was actually at the concert that dawned on me, which was quite nice.
Ollie's leaving do was a funny one. Lots of dancing, lots of drinking. and general foolishness, but the social element.
I think I haven't got specific memorable times, but I think the whole thing about choir for me, I found the whole experience of singing with other people like this incredibly moving and made some really lovely connections.
There was definitely one occasion I can recall with, I think it was Riff Raff, where we started singing in the pub and we made loads of people literally leave. They left like 3/4 of a pint behind because they literally couldn't stand I think it was our rendition of maybe Barbie Girl. So yeah, that's probably one of my best moments.
I actually really like the warm-up and then the first concert, but because it was my first concert ever. So it was really fun, and yeah. The day before I was like practicing the lyrics at home. My partner is also in the choir, so we're practicing together, and it's like, oh, I don't know the lyrics, And at the end of the day, well, you will remember what you will remember, and it's okay. There is more people around, so it's just enjoy it. It's the first time, and then I will do more.
I think the memorable moments are often the things that I don't expect. I love the introductions people do for their songs, and like when we get a really funny one or someone tells you something that you haven't even realised you were doing. We once had one where we were told we were doing like accordions because we were like making it louder and softer. Of course, the person introducing it, in fact it was Dan when he was in the choir. He introduced it, made everybody laugh, and then this was like a really beautiful kind of like sort of sad song, and everybody was just like, it was completely the wrong mood, but it was so cool and really funny. So.
The most memorable times I've had with the choirs have to be the performances and the busking, because all the preparation that you do really comes together when you go out and you perform as a group. It just makes it all worthwhile, and you really get a sense of achievement standing in a group and pulling it off together. It's great.
You have been pulling me off together.
It's very good for me because you've got to learn them by heart, so it's really good for memory. And because I'm retired now, you know, and I'm not at work, I find having something like that to focus on, learning new things and having to memorise them is really good. Yeah.
A couple of karaoke nights. We've had some pool nights. There's been some breakfast.
Yeah.
Loads of really fun stuff. But our choir leaders are just incredibly. They make the whole thing.
They really do.
Fun.
They make it fun.
Yeah.
And I like the busk. I hadn't done a busk before. The Christmas busk. It's enormous fun. Just out in town having fun.
Yeah.
Seeing the reactions, practicing the songs. It was good. Very good.
It was good. It was really good.
For me, I think the first term, you know, at the end of the concert, they say a few words, and I wasn't expecting that. And then
I cried so much.
I cried so much. It was very, very emotional.
I was emotional too, but my level of emotion was completely eclipsed by you bawling your eyes out.
I think there was one turn that I didn't cry, but I think they do bets and everything.
I think now what they try and do is, if Beto doesn't cry, it wasn't a very good concert, so we've got to make her cry.
I think every single rehearsal is pretty memorable. I never come away not smiling, so it's hard to pick one moment because just being here is pretty cool.
I've made a lot of friends through Riff Raff. I was born in Bristol, then moved away, and then came back about 14 years ago and thought, what can I do to be part of the community? So my parents had joined a choir, so I looked at all the different choirs in Bristol, but there's about 10 of them, or they were back then. And I saw Riff Raff and it seemed bright and young and vibrant and pop and rock. So I came along, and I'm a tea lady now, so it's happy days. I'm well in there.
Oh, do you know what? It was when there was a heat wave last summer, or the summer before, I can't think it was last summer, and we all went outside and sang on the edge of Gloucester Road when it was really warm. About like 9:30 we were singing our songs, and people on the street just stopped and applauded us, and yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, it was very impromptu, but it was really good.
I think the premiere that you guys organized was, for me, very special.
Flo
that
and
was
Lucy's
brilliant.
premiere. It was a smash
That was
hit.
great. At the boat as well.
I love a boat
social-
trip.
Yeah,
just
me too.
sailing around in a small circle, Bristol Harbour, singing a million songs really loudly.
Yeah, that's
Can't beat it. Yeah, I love it.
We performed Wichita Lineman at Colston Hall, which was fantastic. And we made some of the audience ill because we were doing swaying like this. one row going one way and the other going the other way. So it was like an optical illusion.
I have to say, I did really enjoy the concert that we did at Christmas. I thought the setting in St Albans Church was lovely, and we had a good party afterwards. We had a garage party, which was great. DJ'd by, what was his name? DJ Raptor, i.e. aka Dan. Yeah. But also, I quite enjoy, it's become a bit of a thing. I assume Vera does this at the Redland branch as well, where she makes up funny stories to help us remember the lyrics, and they're always just ridiculous. So they're probably some of my funniest memories as well.
And our new conductor, Kieran, used to be an actor, so he acts them out. Did you experience that?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I do remember when the amp fell over, though, in the church during the concert. Do you remember that? That was quite funny, too.
I can show you incredible.
The next song was written on an airplane and inspired by looking at the clouds. And I hope it can make you feel like you're landing on the clouds. That's what it feels like when we sing it. It's Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell.
And I scream out.
What, in
ever.
the whole of the 6 years? Okay.
I know.
Go on then, you go first.
So Ollie did an arrangement of Comfortably Numb. I think it was a mashup even. It was Wish You Were Here as well, Pink Floyd, and that was just stunning. So fun to sing.
So mine was Run by Snow Patrol. Just one of those ones that just got you here.
I'm not sure actually, it was called Run, but it was from Snow Patrol. Is that Run? Yes.
Run by Snow Patrol, that was a few years ago. That was
really
a really good song.
I enjoyed Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars.
Proud Mary, Comfortably Numb.
Interesting, because I was probably going to go the same too.
Comfortably Numb.
I think one of the first songs I tried out was Spaceman, and that was pretty epic. And I remember trying to practice doing the middle 8 bridge bit and just ended up belting in my room for like an hour, and I felt like I hit it and it felt pretty good. But then you show up to rehearsal and you don't belt. I also really love Cloud Busting, and I got to jump in with the Sopranos and just squeal my way through a song. That was a lot of fun.
Loved the Kate Bush one we did.
Oh yes, and I liked Oasis.
I'm not a huge Oasis fan, but that was my partner's
song was
favourite.
good.
That was my partner's favourite.
I think I like The Seed because it's got a really good message. And so I really enjoyed singing that with lots of conviction, trying to convert everyone to caring about the earth. So that was really good. I loved it.
It was a beautiful
Yeah, it was a
song.
beautiful song.
And like the really high notes, they were amazing.
Yes.
I really like The Seed.
The Seed was beautiful. It's really hard to pick a favourite. Sometimes I look through all my word sheets of all the different songs we've done, and I'd find it really hard to pick. I think I really liked Miley Cyrus' Wrecking Ball. That was quite fun. Eternal.
Oh wow.
I Want to Be the Only One. That was good.
Darling Sides, Hold Your Head Up High.
So I love the Garage Medley.
Yes.
I got very excited because we've never done anything like that before. That was very exciting.
And you love the Garage Medley?
Oh, the garage medley. Loved the garage medley.
The UK Garage Medley won, just for fun.
So I love the Garage Medley. Just a banger, just brilliant.
For me, doing the UK Garage Medley this term has been such a treat. With my historic love of garage that I've always had.
Yeah.
It was a dream come true singing garage with you guys.
For me, I would say like was Toxicity. I don't know, I would never imagine when on my teens, I was going to sing that with a choir. That was very special, yeah.
Toxicity.
Toxicity, I think, was my favourite one. That was the top tier one, wasn't really it? good. Toxicity was great.
And Toxicity is great fun to just belt out.
The Toxicity.
Huge!
With the
Toxicity. That was the first one I heard as a newcomer. I was blown away by that. I thought, blimey, are we going to sing that? Amazing.
Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it?
It was the Joni Mitchell one. What was the one we just did? Both Sides Now.
Both Sides Now, which we did last term. Which was really beautiful, really lush harmonies. I love that one. And it's one of my favourite songs ever.
Both Sides Now.
Both Sides Now. Literally while I was learning it, I'd get tears in my eyes sometimes because it's such an emotional song. It's beautiful.
Both Sides Now.
I love that song. But my favourite song was the Tim Mitchell one that we did a couple of terms ago.
Was it Cover Me by, what was it, the comedian, Australian comedian guy?
Oh,
Tim Minchin.
I tell you what made me cry is Carry You by Tim Minchin, and we sang that on Ollie's last concert, and I think we cried.
What did we do? Bee Gees. We did that. And every time it comes on the radio, I still sing it in the formation that we were taught it. Yeah, in the part.
The more sort of folky, melodic ones are the ones I prefer.
I got very excited when we did Last Christmas, which we did last term for our concert, just because I'm a big George Michael fan.
Is Wichita Lineman by Glenn Campbell.
Becky Hill and Topic was quite a good one.
Dig if you will the picture. When Doves Fly, or When Doves Cry, there we go.
I love Jolene, that was the first one I did. Jolene was absolutely brilliant. And there was a Massive Attack song we did called Teardrop, which is beautiful, very moving.
Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. And The Pageant of the Bizarre by 07, which was quite bizarre, but very cool.
Oh no, it's not hard. My favourite song so far has been No Surprises by Radiohead, because Radiohead are the best, and I've loved that song for a long time.
Radiohead. I really did like the No Surprises.
No Surprises by Radiohead.
No Surprises, which, oh my goodness, when we were doing that one, it felt like I was just like a wall of sound, like my voice just got lost in the...
And a whole thing.
Oh, it's amazing. So I really loved that one.
I agree. That was another lovely one.
Yeah,
Definitely.
really good.
I think my favourite song was definitely The Black Parade, which was our suggestion to Dan, and I think we sang it to him in the pub and he was instantly convinced. So that's definitely been my favourite one.
That song has given me so much euphoria and just joy. It's just like one of the best things I've heard. Like Dan's arrangement of it is something special.
Welcome to the Black Parade, because it was just very empowering, and yeah, you let out a lot of tension when you sang it on a Wednesday night. That was really good.
Black Parade was amazing.
I think the March of the Black Parade is pretty spectacular.
Black Parade's really good.
Absolutely, yeah.
Black Parade.
Yeah, Black Parade.
Yeah, I love the energy of that one.
We're just new metal girls, aren't we? We just love it. Welcome to the Black Parade. It's a proper anthem.
This next one is my favourite, expertly arranged by Dan. It transports me immediately back to my university days in the noughties, and I'm going to need a little bit of help from TikTok here to see if you can recognise it.
Somebody on TikTok said, number 5 is the most recognizable 4-note melody. He then continued to say there was a more recognizable 3-note melody. I say there's an even more recognizable 1-note melody.
It is, of course, the epic emo anthem, Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance.
Took me into the city.
next song is the song Zombie, written by the Cranberries, and the lead singer, as you probably know, Dolores O'Riordan, wrote this as a protest song. A protest song to raise awareness of the troubles in Northern Ireland, and specifically to raise awareness and a sort of reaction to the Warrington bombings of 1993 that killed 2 children, 2 young boys aged just 3 and 12. We were talking about the fact that we were doing this song in Riff Raff Choir this term, a few of us in the tenor section, about a month ago. And we were talking about, whether or not it was the right sort of song to perform at what seemed a little bit like a Christmas concert. We've started with Last Christmas, which is a little more jolly. And I was reflecting on that afterwards, and we spoke about it again since. And we actually decided it was a really important message to get across at any time of year, and particularly this year. We don't want to obviously get into politics during a choir concert, but there are wars going on all over the world, and perhaps most pertinently the war in Ukraine, which has been going on for nearly 2 years, and the war in the Middle East, which has now claimed the lives of over 20,000 Palestinians, and that includes nearly half of those who are children. So I think actually, regardless of the fact that it is Christmas time, it's still a really important message for us to get across, and it's never really felt more powerful and more meaningful than it does now. We hope you enjoy it, and I'd also like to say that this was arranged by Vero, who can't be with us this evening, and we miss her dearly, and I hope she will be very proud of us when we perform this. Thank you.
Oh, come on. What does this choir mean to me? Well, I still feel really new. I don't know if I have ownership of it in that way yet. I suppose one thing it means is just a really fun way to spend my Wednesday nights. It's a real highlight of my week. And actually it's one of the few bits in my life where I learn stuff at the moment. Life can get quite samey, and this is something totally new, and it teaches me new stuff all the time, and I really love that.
So when I came to Bristol, it was 2 years ago, so I was completely new to the city, and it was an immediate community. I think that's what I love about it most. Somebody said to me on my second time, "Can you come into the pub?" And I said, "No, I've got it's a late night." She went, "Just half a sparkling water, that's all I ever come for," and then I stuck.
Better than singing in the shower by yourself,
so,
singing
yeah.
in a big group. And
It's nice to meet people of all different ages and backgrounds, come off a sing-song, go to the pub for a drink afterwards. It's just nice to
That's
get out
very
and
important.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And the pub is the most important thing, actually. It warms up the vocal cords for 2 hours of drinking, isn't it? Is that what you need?
And also to be part of a fantastic group, making a great sound. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's seeing a song like the one we just started now progress from now until 10 weeks' time when you're doing it live with no music, thinking, actually, we've worked quite hard about it. It sounds quite nice, actually. Yeah, it's all nice.
That is one of the most impressive things to see go from rehearsal and how it's layered and suddenly comes to the performance. Yeah. Somehow you remember the words.
For me, I was classically trained and it's quite serious, and I never really liked that. So here is like how welcoming it is, and it's not as much about who knows how to read music or those things. It's more about making music together, and sometimes in some education almost it's forgotten, like why you are there, not about competition or anything, it's about the music, and I think this choir makes that very alive.
That's what I've always loved about it as well, is that anyone can do it. You don't need any particular experience, just rock up. We've all got a voice, come and sing, but it's definitely, as well as the singing, the community part of it, such a big thing as well. It's just such lovely people, aren't they? Lovely people.
And they are so sweet, and you guys are sweet, and
it's really lovely coming to, I love teaching the choir, I love coming and singing, but I also love just coming to see all you guys every week is really lovely.
Yeah, it feels like hanging out with friends. I know it's
does.
very cheesy, but it's true.
Definitely.
It doesn't feel like a too serious thing. I love it, yeah.
I don't think there's anything more therapeutic and cathartic than singing, and to do that with a really friendly group of people is just awesome.
It's great, somewhere to go out and meet people. Don't chat a great deal, but I enjoy being around the choir, and it's good fun. Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah. And the teaching's so good.
It means release, happiness, and good friends.
It's time for us, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's, life's so busy and hectic, and I love to sing.
Yeah.
Everywhere, anywhere.
Same.
And it's a chance to meet really nice, friendly people, have a good laugh.
Like the same as you,
like the
kind
same
of thing.
things.
Also, I think it's time, when we joined, our other friend joined with us, and she unfortunately can't make it this term, but it's also good for us to see each other on a weekly basis, so more than perhaps we would see each other normally as well.
Absolutely.
So
Spot
that's
on.
been
Yeah.
really lovely too.
Yeah. And you meet other friends, we've got other friends now that will stay in.
And I think,
stay
secretly
with.
we're sort of a bit show-offy. So
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
We love a bit of that.
I don't know what you mean.
That too.
Well, it's my main social activity, so it's meant quite a lot over this past year and a bit. It's brought me out of some difficult places, so I'm really, really grateful for Riff Raff.
This choir means a lot to me. So when I'm having a really, really bad week at work and it's really stressful, it's really nice to be able to come up here and basically forget about everything for a bit. And you completely tune out when you're singing, and you have a really good laugh. And lots of my friends I've met here, and just don't take it seriously. It's really nice. So it means a lot.
It gets me out of the house on a Wednesday night. It helps with the dark nights, especially in the autumn and the spring. It's good for my brain to learn songs and store them ready for a concert and stuff like that. So it's good. it's good for the soul generally.
It's like the gym, yes, totally. The getting here, and I live really local, and like I still struggle to get here sometimes, and yet I have never regretted coming, and I've had such a nice time every lesson. And it's so nice when it all comes together at the end in the busks and the concert, and it's all worth it, and you're really glad you've made the effort to come to the lessons. So yeah, and if you can't come as well, the nice thing is like I've had like COVID a couple of times, and there's been reasons for health reasons, so I haven't been able to go to every lesson, but you can catch up yourself at home, and then you don't fall behind when you come back. So yeah, it's like no pressure, I suppose.
Well, for me, I moved back to Bristol after a spell abroad, and I haven't lived in the city since I was much, much younger, but I was born here. And I came back thinking, oh, it feels like home, but I don't really know anyone in the city. And I was determined to do something social and fun just for me. By complete chance, I found Riff Raff, and it's turned out to be perfect for that. It's really welcoming. Everyone's really friendly. You don't have to be an amazing singer to join it, and you just build friendships and confidence and things like that. So I really love being part of a sort of community. It feels like I belong now after a couple of years.
I just love music. I just love coming here on a Wednesday night or a Thursday night if I can't make this one, because you can go to another branch. And like Catherine says, the social life is great. Going to the pub afterwards. And
we've even got a pub quiz team now just for the tenors as well. Yeah.
You can hear what we can achieve.
Indeed. Can we join in now? Enter selector.
As I'm sure many people can relate with, I was coming out of a relationship when I joined the choir, and that was really difficult. So to have something to show up to every week, and to sing with people, and just meet so many lovely people really saved me a little bit. So that's something that I will forever treasure, and it's why I love this choir so much, because it is just the light that keeps you going, if that doesn't sound too dark. Obviously there's other things, but it's a pretty big light. Yeah, it fills a big hole. So I couldn't imagine not having choir. Like, it feels really amazing to be seen and appreciated and welcomed, and it's just a very beautiful community within Bristol that I've grown very fond of, which is why I want to do all these videos, because if there's something that I can provide, I want to give it back. And I feel like this just needs documenting, because I see this as a very special chapter in my life, and I know how nice it is to share shared experiences through video with people. So yeah, it's nice to be able to give back to a community that has been so kind to me.
Part of my life.
It's awesome. I find it's a piece that I'm quite proud of, and I can talk to people about it, and because it's quite different, and when people have never thought about singing, and so I can go, well, I do it, and I can't really sing, so anyone can, so it's quite nice to be able to.
A lot, yeah. It's really helped me with my mental health. I feel like it's improved a lot since having this as my consistent thing that I come to every week, and I love the people, and I love singing, and I love the way we're taught, and I just love it. It's amazing.
It's just a great way to have fun, basically. Every week you get to come out and sing in a group, which is just something that fundamentally just makes you feel good, and with a really nice bunch of people. So it's great fun.
I guess it's just a nice escape. You just come along and sing. You don't have to think about all your various things in your daily life. It's just nice, really. Yeah.
It kind of means everything to me, so it's my life. So brings me joy.
I thought it would just be a sort of thing I did, kind of another job, but it's lots more than that. It's fun, it's a sociable thing. I've learnt loads as well. I really enjoy looking forward to my Monday, Tuesday nights. Yeah, I love it.
It's brilliant. I was really, really happy to come across Riff Raff. 4 years ago I promised myself I would join a choir, and that was off the back of my mum's funeral where we had a choir. And I was like, I will join a choir one day because I always loved singing. And then 4 years on, I got to a place where I was like, I can actually do this now. Like, I've got the space for it, so I'm going to do this. And then the first busk that we ever did was at Arnos, that I ever did, was at Arnos Cemetery, which is where she is buried. So it was a really poignant and really special, like, emotional moment. It was just amazing because she also loved singing. She sang in the Albert Hall.
Wow, how a lovely story.
But we never did it together.
Oh,
so,
we were taking on the mantle.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So love it. Yeah, finding Riff Raff was like brilliant, and it just means it's a midweek lift apart from anything. I feel so much better. I came here with a headache, and I had a headache all day today, and it's sort of that's lifted. So I just feel good when I'm singing in the choir, and this choir in particular.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Okay, so every term in Riff Raff we have a competition where we all get to dress up. And about a year ago now we had a competition where we all had to dress up as the song that was #1 on the day we were born. Luckily for me, that song is called The Most Beautiful Girl in the World by Prince, so I obviously didn't wear a costume. Just kidding. But I was lucky enough to win that competition that year, and so I got to pick a song. And as an environmentalist, I work in the environmental industry, I obviously went for a song that is known to be a cry for Mother Nature. It's not a very well-known song, but I'm hoping that it will be after today because it is beautiful and it sounds incredible in here. And it is by a singer who you may have heard on the Frozen 2 soundtrack. It's not Idina Menzel, it is Aurora with The Seed.
Just like the sea, I don't know where to go. Through touch of shadow I grow. I'm reaching light through the struggle. Just like the sea, I'm chasing the wonder. I unravel myself.
We've got someone from the Lord Mayor's of Bristol Children's Charity.
Hi everybody, what a wonderful evening. I have to say, I thought it was an honour to be the chairperson of the Lord Mayor of Bristol's Charity Appeal, but this time yesterday, I'd not heard of you as a choir, and I'm really sorry about that, because I'm more honoured, and it's such a pleasure to just listen to you all. You don't lose your words, you're just incredible. I just take my hat off to you. But actually, I think you guys give a lot to Bristol with what you bring with your song. So thank you. That's from me. Thank you.
Right, well, we're coming to our last song. But I know. So we're going to rewind back to the early 2000s when I was living in a small market town and my two teenage sons were getting Smash Hits magazine every week and listening to pop music on their Walkmans. But all that changed when their cousin came to stay from Sheffield. He was streetwise and cool. He had designer trainers and a silver neck chain. And he told them about this new exciting music, which I thought was called UK Garage. But I was soon corrected. Mum, it's UK Garage. And an obsession was born. They all saved up and bought decks and vinyl records, and soon Craig David was all over our house as the bedroom DJs honed their skills. So if I ask questions like, have you done your homework? Or, can you please turn it down? I would get, Mum, I'm broadcasting online. Well, folks, one of those sons is here today. Garage fan, yeah, and he's arranged some songs for us. And he's still quite keen on the deck, so he's dusted those off, and later on he's going to do a DJ set for us as captive audience who can't go home in our after party. So now I want you to sit back and relax and remember when you were making moves on the dance floor and getting in your groove on with the Artful Dodger as the Riff Raff crew sing for you Dan's UK Garage Medley. And I'm not going to tell you all the song titles, but I think with a little bit of luck, you'll spot them yourself.
Sorry, Elaine, we just need to hijack things very slightly for a brief moment. As all of the choir are aware, our directors and conductors put in a hell of a lot of work throughout the year, bringing us through to all of the concerts, and as a choir, we generally like to say a little something of thank you, so we've just got some presents for Elaine and for Kieran and for Dan, so if you'd both just like to come up so we all can say Merry Christmas. There you go, that briefly made you forget that my mum gave a fantastic introduction there. All right, we're going to do one more song for you, but I'd also just like to give a quick shout out to our amazing beatboxer, Paul, who's going to join us for this track. Dancing is very much encouraged in this UK Garage Medley. Here we go.
With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck. Enter select. You
Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2.
I'll give it to someone.